What's up, guys? Ninja on a ninja. Oh shit! I don't know if I. Fuck! Did I close it? Oh shit! I might have closed it. No, I didn't. Cool. All right. So, oops. So basically, I have a video. Let's see. Basically, I watch videos and I call people out. That's what I do. If I feel like they're right or if they're wrong, I let them know. Basically, generally speaking, you may be able to guess and be able to tell, um, but generally speaking, what's it called? I am like generally speaking, it's gonna be they're wrong. And I'm calling them out and exposing them for lying and trying to trick you. Um, but I also call people out who are legit, who are authentic, who are real, and who stand for something and they mean it and they legitimately, you know what I mean? Like if they're real, I'll let them know, right? But if they're fake, then no. That's who my dad was. That's why I know, because like my dad, like he can feel disgust and look at you and just give you a look and you like your body would sink. Like growing up with him, basically like he it's hard to explain, but he was very alpha in the sense of like a dog-minded people. Like if like I can lead a pack of wolves, you know what I mean? I'm a competitor. I'm a fighter. I'm aggressive. I'm not a soft little bitch like a lot of these people, but I know what it is to be a champion. I have the heart of the cards, right? But anyways, I have this video. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna play a part of it, because I feel that he did good. He could have done better, but he did pretty good. And so I want to, because basically I'm somebody who believes in grassroots, and grassroots needs to come back basically. And the problem with the world is that they're all caught in the media and the propaganda of the media, and people are utilizing it and taking advantage of you. They're misleading people. They're making you believe that this person's right and this person's wrong, when in truth this person's right and that person's wrong, right? But you think this and you should be thinking that, and they control it. Basically, your algorithms aren't real algorithms. It's what they want, and it's because they control the system, right? But you can't control grassroots because grassroots are just people, right? But if people believe in the machine and someone controls the machine, then someone controls the people, and that's what's going on basically. And that's why we have President Trump and why I've been knowing this to Bernie Sanders, because everybody's a fucking, they're all connected to the machines, their internet, they're all the bullshit. But again, grassroots are where it's at. But I'm authentic, I'm real, right? And there's a video right here. Oop, yeah, there you go. I don't know why. Hold on 1 second. That's weird. But this guy right here, his name is Sean Paul Reyes. Long Island Audit is a video, and basically he is. I forgot what he said. I should have written it down. But it's someone who stands up and stands out. Someone who gets shit done. Who stirs the pot, goes against the top, the richest, basically spits in the eye of the rich, stands up for the little guy, things like of that nature, right? That's kind of where I am as well, basically. And he is the same thing sometimes. Sometimes he misses, because he's a little soft bitch. Sometimes, like the problem with the left is they're too soft. They don't stand up. They're not aggro enough, essentially. Like, there's a point, of course. There's always a point. a line, I guess is a better way to explain it. There's always a line, right? Like for example, in this video, he had a gun, so there's only so far you can go, right? But anyways, he did good. He did good in this video, so I'm going to play because I want this idea to catch on. I want more people to see this, more people to understand and listen and be part of the moment, basically, or the initiative or whatever. And just know that I lost 20 years of my life because of bullshit. Basically, I have a brain tumor. I've had a surgery. In 24, I had another brain surgery. The doctor may have suffered malpractice. I may have suffered malpractice, and the doctor may have committed malpractice. I became permanently disabled. Like I may have had a chance to come back, but now after that I was fucked. I have double vision, so I wear glasses and all that shit. But uh, what's it called? I was an athlete. I was a kid who I was running. I was fighting. I had girls. I had fucking aggression. Like I was alpha AF, right? But that was taken away from me because of the surgeries and whatnot. But um, and then in October of 2023, I had a brain or a stroke, rather, because of the situation I was in, where I wasn't allowed to use the kitchen. All I had, like the only warm food I had was fast food, or else I had cereal or little salads or something like that. But I had to go through hell. I had gone through hell. The medications were all fucking bullshit. Tracy, I was in a car accident where the person was guilty because they didn't use the blinker, and they tried making me pay for it. But unfortunately, like the insurance had, I guess, there was like 2 months where I didn't have insurance, and I didn't realize it. I didn't know, basically. Um, and so I had no protection, and then yeah, they took me for a ride. I have it on camera. I have the incident on camera. She owes me money. I could probably find her. Blah blah blah. But anyways, a lot of bad stuff, a lot of wrong things. I again, because of my life, because of all this shit, I try to stand up and keep America swimming straight. Basically, I try to call it the bullshit, the lies, the manipulation, the exploitation rather. But yeah. Anyways. That said, I want to share his message. So go ahead, Sean Paul, take it.
What an injustice. First and foremost, fellow patriots, I would like to thank all of you who joined me for my live stream yesterday. If you haven't seen it, I will leave a link to it in the description
Don't
right
care,
below the
by the
like
way.
button. And I have to thank each and every one of
Won't
you
like.
who have
Nope.
stood by me and supported me and donated to help me fight these unlawful
I won't
charges
donate.
and to hold Sergeant
I won't donate, but I'll help spread awareness.
Brian Fahey accountable.
I'll do
Remember, the
more.
process is the punishment. If you would like to
the the money only matters if enough people do it. The same thing with the message too, but every single dollar doesn't matter until it's thousands of dollars, right? But every single message or every mind change, like back in the day, it's one mind at a time. That's how I seen it. That's how I looked at it. Grassroots, right? So that's kind of what I do. So I may not be able to give you a dollar. I may not be able to like your videos because I have standards or whatever. But I can share your content, and I think it's way more. So my audience will then know your stuff. So yeah,
donate to support the cause, you can do so by clicking my GoFundMe link.
that's real alpha, by the way. I'm sharing the ground with somebody who is using it fairly, but there are a lot of insecure douchebags, or what's it called? There are assholes where they divide and split and anger and yell and manipulate, and they lie, extort. They'll say, "Oh, 1v9," when in reality they're dual queued, like it's 2v3, like 2v5 at the best. You know what I'm saying? But anyways,
Link in the description below. Thank you. I appreciate you. Now, I will be FOIA requesting all of the body camera footage and the 911 call, police reports, anything I can get my hands on. As soon as I have everything, I will share it with each and every one of you, so make sure you stay tuned to the channel. But until then, after my cameraman and I were unlawfully arrested and our camera shut off, we were placed in the back of a patrol vehicle and taken to the Groton Police Department, where we were placed in a jail cell to be booked and processed. After some time, a police officer came to my cell and said I was going to have a $10,000 bond, and that the cameraman was not going to have any bond. He just had to sign a promise to appear. Some time passed again. He comes back and he says, Mr. Reyes, there's a lot of moving parts here because it involves a Connecticut state trooper. There's a lot of phone calls going on from people up high on the food chain, people with power. And unfortunately, your bond has been raised to $75,000, and your cameraman, his bond is now going to be $50,000. I told him a $75,000 bond for a breach of the peace. He said, well, that's the other thing. You are being charged with breach of the peace, criminal trespass, and voyeurism. Yes, voyeurism. You cannot make this up. I have no idea what's going on. This is corruption and tyranny at the highest levels.
agreed. That's why I'm sharing this video. So
Between my cameraman and I, a $125,000 bond, and we were each charged with 3 crimes. But Sergeant Fahey gets to walk free
that's
after
bullshit.
spitting in my face. I've
Yep.
never felt so violated and disgusted in my life.
You shouldn't.
Fortunately, I was able to get a hold of my attorney, who laughed out loud when I told him the crimes that we were being charged with.
Yep.
And then I was able to get a hold of a bail bondsman, and I paid the bond to get me and the cameraman out. After about approximately 5 hours in custody, we were released. I was then told by law enforcement officers that Sergeant Brian Fahey was granted a stay-away order of protection, and I could not contact the Connecticut State Police or go to Connecticut State Police headquarters. I know, insane. Shortly after that, I was taken back to Sergeant Brian Fahey's residence, where my billboard truck was still parked. They escorted me there so there wouldn't be any problems. I got in my billboard truck and I made my way back home to Long Island. Didn't get home till about 4 in the morning. It was absolutely such a long day, such a crazy experience, so violated. I promise each and every one of you, I will not give up. I will not back down. I will fight these unlawful charges till the very end, and then I will file a federal civil rights lawsuit against Sergeant Brian Fahey and the Groton Police Department. I will hold everyone responsible for this injustice accountable. Stay tuned to the channel for updates. Again, thank you for your support. It means the world to me. I also would just like to say, I know my cameraman is watching right now, and I want to let you know that I will stand by your side every step of
By
the
the way,
way.
I just want to say real quick, you better hold him accountable, you fucking bitch. I swear to God.
The same way we were side by side in the jail cells together, we bonded out together. We will get a lawyer together. We will fight this. We will be vindicated and we will get justice. Like
Yep,
and share this
exactly.
video everywhere you can.
See, like that right there, that's what an alpha looks like. I know because I am the king, the alpha of alpha, the king of kings, and the coach of coach, the daddy of daddies. I am the B and C of the B and C's. Uh, yeah, I'm the man, but he is someone who is also the man. Basically, again, it's not so much about the person who can bark the loudest or pound their chest the best. It's someone who takes care of the drama. That's why the American government is failing right now, and there's so many people bailing now that it's not easy. Now that they gotta work, now they gotta lift a finger, and now that they need to actually engage, and they don't want to engage, they're bailing. Right? That's what happens when fake it till you make it is the world. We've allowed all of these fakes in, and now the time comes, and this is why great nations fell apart. Basically, great worlds fell apart because shit happens, and then there was no one there, no daddies to take responsibility to hold it together, and all the fake people that rule the world bailed and the world fell apart. They all took their money and left, and they came back when the next great thing happened, and they tried to get the leadership and the whole the rinse and repeat and so forth and so on. America, the only reason why it stood for as long as it has is because of that division down the middle, the red and the blue. Do what you want. We do what we want. We're divided, but that division is what holds us together. At the same time, it keeps us it keeps us grounded in reality. But the problem is when you turn into a bulldog or douchebag, or when your society sells you what's called the brain rot manipulation bullshit. It teaches you uh, to take and to say, "Oh, it's me, it's me, it's me." It's all about you feeding your ego, me, 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 when it's actually teamwork, basically, and that's again why the dream works. But they don't want, again, they want you to be, because it's easier to dominate you if you're divided. If you're fighting and you're divided, then you're not working together. You're not building an empire, because there's no empire to take on the other empire, and so that empire just wins and wins and wins and wins. And that's what's going on in America right now. So that's why Trump is the winner. But yeah, that's what I'm doing, because alphas work together. They don't work. Oh man, I'm the man. Fuck you. They don't hold anybody else down. They hold the flow up. They're dads. They pass the ball. They take the ball and they lead until they can't, and they pass the ball. You know what I'm saying? They don't just jail. I can't make it, so fuck it. I guess we all lose now. No, it's now you pass the ball to somebody else, right? What the fuck?
Can on social media. This story needs to be covered by mainstream media, local news media, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And I will be contacting everyone I can to make that happen. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next one. Long Island Audit. Peace.
And for the record, I don't like the the facial hair. Like it's fake. Also, I don't like the fact that he's reading off of a script. At the very beginning of the video, think I think this is pretty sure it's this video. But yeah, yeah. Is it? Come on. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So you see him like reading, or he's talking to the camera. But what you don't see is he has a big ass thing he's reading from, right? And the reason why I hate that is because that's fake. That shows you that. This is why I hate people who post videos and they edit every 5 seconds. They edit. The reason why they're editing is because they don't want you to see the ums and the hmm. They want you to see the mess, or the bed behind them. They don't want you to see the bullshit. They watch. You see what I'm doing right now? This may be me. I just woke up. I don't give a fuck. Me, right? But the thing is, you go to bed, you wake up, this is at least what you see. Whereas you, I wake up to a fucking mess, and that's where you're gonna die. Because your attachment is made off of your best, and they expect your best to be your normal. But you can't ever fucking live up to your best anymore after, and that's why they bail, because they're like, what the fuck's the point? And that's why you die alone, you fucking idiot. So you give random fucking people your best years, and then you wonder why you're fucking alone at the end of your life. That's fucking why. Whereas if you get someone who will get with you at your worst, like I'm who I am. Basically, at the end of the day, is only upwards, baby. Right? Like who, at the very least, you know what you're getting, right? And it only gets better from here. And if you're willing to accept me at my worst, then you deserve my best, and that's what I say. Like I look at a girl, and she can look however the fuck she wants. That's fine. Like look, I hate girls that wear makeup, basically, because like look, you can look nice when we go out, but don't make that your normal. Because then when you don't look that way, I'm never gonna marry you, right? But if I get to know you as you, then I know what you are, right? And that's good, basically. And I don't want to fucking marry a Hollywood bitch where it's like, ah, we don't sleep in the same bed because she looks a fucking monster. I fuck her every Friday because she showers and shaves and does all this and makes it all pretty and makes it all nice. But we don't sleep in the same bed because like what the hell? Like no, that's not how you're supposed to do it, dumbasses. But yeah, anyways, that's the world you live in. That's why you get fucking. You're giving like a dog your best years, and you wonder why the guy like me won't want you anymore. It's because you gave the dog the best years of your life. Why the fuck I want your leftovers, right? Anyways, be well, be happy, be safe. Just passing the message, spreading the book, spreading awareness. So you proved yourself here. You stood your ground. That's good. I think you needed a bit more. Like I would expect, what I seen from someone like me, basically someone who has what's called the brain tumor and a stroke patient. Like yeah, that response would be fine, but you needed more. Like you should have pointed out like why did he follow me? It's his grounds, but why did he follow me? He persisted. Like yeah, this is stuff for the courtroom, but it's also shit you should have brought up at the moment. And this is why most people will edit and they cut and because they need time to think. But in reality, there is no thinking time. It's like, hey, how you doing? And like, I'm good. How are you? There is you now. I need that now. You don't get to edit your existence when we know one another. There's no editing in a relationship. There's no editing, right? That's what I'm telling you. There's no editing. And then when you get together and the edits aren't there, and you see them for what they are, you're like, oh, I don't want that. That's a lot of fucking nasty that I don't want, right? And that's what happens. And then again, that's why most guys are like, why would I want you when you gave your best that you had to someone else, and now all that's left is your horrible traits. It's all that's left, and you give me your best for now, but after that, it's horse shit. Like, no. Anyways, I'm done. So, anyways, peace.